Hey everybody over on my Facebook Live family, how are you guys doing? I am Altovise Pelzer, and this is another episode of Speak Easy, guys. Yes! Speak Easy. I am your host, Altovise Pelzer, and I am a professional speaker, certified life coach, and Amazon best-selling author. I come to you with Speak Easy to give you the behind the scenes of what it is to be a speaker or an author all across the board. I appreciate you guys coming in. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Those who are joining this via replay, don't forget you have an opportunity to get interviewed on this platform by going to bit.ly/Speak Easy Podcast, all lowercase. And I definitely appreciate you guys sharing out the broadcast. Even if you're catching this via replay on Facebook or on YouTube, I always come back and engage with you guys in the comments, and I always come back and engage with you guys on the shares. So with that being said, let's get into today's content. I am like, oh my goodness, I'm still like on this whole conference high. You know how when you go to a conference and you come back, it's like your mind is going. I am in in amazement as to how much engagement and support that I have received after being the MC for the Inspiration, Influence, and Income Business Intensive in Atlanta this past weekend. It has been phenomenal, and I've gotten amazing reviews from that particular conference, so I'm excited about that. But you guys know that I'm the author, I'm a speaker, and this particular event I wasn't speaking, I wasn't selling any books, but it was a reason for that. The reason for that was because for this particular conference, I just kind of wanted to lay back and be a little more behind. Well, I wasn't really behind the scenes. I was in front of the whole camera, y'all. But that being said, hey, Carol. Hey, Elder Carmen. That being said, the event was amazing, but it made me think about some things, because a lot of times when we think about being an author, it's kind of like you write the book and then it's like, okay, now what? You write a book, you publish the book, you might sell some copies. Not everybody sells a lot of copies of their books when they publish it. You sell some copies, you may do a book tour. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't even do book tours or don't even understand they don't even realize that they can do a virtual book tour. But you do the book tour, you do all these things, and then it kind of dies down if writing is not your life. For me, I love to write, so I'm always writing. I actually have a book that'll be coming out next week. Excited. I have a book coming out next week. Yeah, you guys will get more information about that. Hey, sis. You'll get more information about that coming up. But as an author, how do you level up? Because if you're thinking that you just write one book and then that's going to be the way that you go and you get on to Oprah's couch, that's not how it works. If you're thinking, oh, thank you, ladies. If you're thinking that I'm going to write one book and that's just going to make me $1 million, it's not necessarily that way. And so I have a couple tips for you guys on ways to level up as an author. So if you haven't done so already, by all means, share out the broadcast, because somebody may need this information. Somebody may need these tips in order for them to be able to level up as an author. Number one is you should always be writing. Everything right now is all about documentation. Let's say the word together, people. Documentation. And so that means I should always be writing. Now, does that necessarily mean that I'm going to publish another book? No. You may not. But if I'm always writing, thank you for sharing, Tammy. Hey, Michelle. If I'm always writing, then I'm always putting myself in a mindset of ABC, always be creating. I'm always putting myself in a mindset of creating something. And just because it doesn't necessarily go into a book doesn't mean that it can't be used in some other way. Now, some of us have already written a book. Great. What are you doing with that book? How are you repurposing that content? How are you teaching from that book? What are you doing to take that book to a whole nother level? So number one is always be writing. Always have your notebook and pen. I literally, since I have the book that I'm about to publish, that's about to come out, I have two other books of that are being worked on as well as 5 other books that I just have to get the information to my transcriber. That's 5 other books. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a book collaboration, that was another one that I just did, that's 9. And then the book of poetry, that's 10. And then I already have 7 books published, so we're up to 17. It happens that easily for somebody who's always writing, who's always creating. ABC, always be creating. And so how do you level up? One way to level up is never stop writing. Always write. Write what's in your mind. Write what your prayers are. Write, because that's a journal right there. Let's talk about that. That's your opportunity to create a journal or a workbook. But if you're always creating, then guess what? It allows you to go to a whole nother level. Hey, Aubrey. Hey, Michael. How are you guys doing this today? I was about to say this morning. It is afternoon. Clearly, it is afternoon. So number one was always be creating. Always be writing. Always be creating. And my coach always says always be creating, but I want to say ABW, always be writing. And if I'm always writing, then I really can't complain and say, I don't have content, I don't have anything else to do, or to be able to level up as an author. That's number one. Number two, the second way that you can level up as an author is start networking and collaborating. So something that I'm going to be offering up to my authors, those who are on my page and those who are connected with me in some way, is if you have a book to offer, I guarantee I would love to be able to offer your book to my Your Voice community. Great opportunity, right? It is. Why? Because if you have the ebook version of it or even the regular version of it, I would love to send that link to my Your Voice community so that way they can get a hold of that book. So that way it may be something that they may need. See, I'm all about elevation for everyone. You know, guys, yesterday I came and I talked about how I'm always about creating a platform for everyone to have their voice heard. Hey, Marcia. Hey, sis. And in order for me to do that, I have to open up my opportunities to other people. That being said, in order for you to level up as an author, you should always be looking for opportunities. Look for opportunities or create opportunities. So that's going to be number 2. You got to look for the opportunities or you got to create opportunities. Now, is that an opportunity that would have smacked you in the face? No, because you wouldn't have known it. But because it's something that I've been talking to some of the authors that are in my community, I've been talking to them about some opportunities of, getting their books out there. Guess what? It opened up an opportunity. And another opportunity that I created was doing the blog collaborations on my blog. Another opportunity that was created from literally me just opening up the platform. Oh, guys, did a new one last week. Go ahead, Marcia. That's how we get it done. Listen, again, when we go back to number 1, if you're always be writing, always be creating. If I'm always creating and I'm always writing, then I have no problems with coming up with new material. I have no problems coming up with content. So you got to make sure that you are always creating, always writing, because guess what? You have an opportunity to level up as an author if you're always writing. And number 2 was look for the opportunities or create the opportunities for you to level up. That's number 2. Hey, Celestine. So guys, Celestine was actually this is my little commercial break. Celestine was one of the vendors that was at the event this weekend, and her company is the Celestine collection. I have, oh my goodness, I have my body butter souffle. And yes, I had to hide it from my girls. I have my body butter souffle. And I also have this amazing, gorgeous necklace from her. You definitely want to check her out. Again, making those connections, supporting, because that's another opportunity. You ready? Y'all ready? You ready for another opportunity? Another opportunity for you to level up as an author is to start providing advertising space in your books. So if you go to Audrey Grace and Izzy, Audrey Grace and Izzy is one of the sponsors in my newest book. They have advertising space in my book. Why? Because I'm always, again, y'all know I said it yesterday, I'm always creating a platform for people to have their voice heard. And so that means with the distribution of my book, oh, Celestine, drop your link in the comments for Marcia. She says she's obsessed. Oh, and they're beautiful pictures. They're beautiful pieces, Marcia. Beautiful pieces. Mine, yeah. As soon as I brought it home, my daughter tried to take it immediately, like before I could even find a home for it. But that other piece of it is create advertising opportunities. Advertising opportunities on your blogs, advertising opportunities in books. Guys, build a network. That's number 3 for you. Number 3 is going to be build your network. And it was because I built my network that literally I had people who I connected with. Hey, Jack, I was just talking about you earlier. It was because I built my network that I actually connected with some people. Hey, Angela, how are you? I connected with some people and gave that opportunity for them. Literally. I opened up my platform, my book, and I said, hey, would you like an opportunity to advertise in my book? They said, great. I said, great. But if you don't network within your communities, then you never have these opportunities, because guess what? You may be feel like, this is one of the reasons, this is the real talk. Y'all know I'm always transparent, because I've been in communities where it was about me, and it wasn't about the community as a whole. But when you're in a community that's about the community as a whole, then you have I have no problem with opening up my platform to people, because guess what? It's about the community as a whole. I share out people's stuff. People share out my stuff. You've seen us go back and forth with sharing out people's newest books and things like this. Why? Because it's about the community. So if you're not building a network, if you don't have a community already, now is the time for you to be building one. If you're not a part of one, now is the time for you to go and be a part of one. There are several communities that I am a part of that are across social media that do some amazing things when it comes to literally you having your book published and sharing it out. You guys know that I've opened up my platform and the Reactivate family. That's one of the things that we do. Is bit.ly/reactivate me. Literally, we support each other through publishing your book. We support each other through putting it out there, marketing the book. We support each other. Why? Because this is how we go to the next level. That's how we level up. Is you put yourself in a community that's not just about you looking pretty on social media, but you put yourself in a community that's about gaining access to how can I make sales? How can I make revenue? Right? Hey, Tian, how are you? Love your name. I believe I said that correctly. Let me know if I said it right in the comments. And so you have to build a network. If you're not building a network, then there's no way that you will level up as an author. Thank you for putting that in the comments, Marcia. There's no way that you can level up as an author if you're not building a network. If you're dealing with somebody who all they want you to do is buy their stuff, and they're not really connecting with you on any other level, then we have a problem. We do. Hey, Devin, haven't seen you in a while, sis. Hey, Letitia, how are you? So literally, you have to understand that That's what I did. So my newest book that's coming out, ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's called Leverage. And the book is about to be bananas. But yes, the book is bananas. I'm super excited. Oh, hey, Carla. Thank you, sis. I am super excited because it took me a while to really put together what this book was going to be about and how it could help my followers and my community, how I could support them. So like I said, I networked within my community, and what I did was I opened up the opportunity for them to advertise in the book. Did I open it up for everybody? No. No, you have some people that they're just in the community just to see what they can get out of the community, and they don't really support anything in the community or give back to anything in the community. They're just trying to see what they can gain access to. Listen, that's where discernment comes in. Oh, thank you, Elder Carmen. That's where discernment comes in. But you have to be building your thank you for the reactions, guys. You have to be building your network. If you're not building your network, we know your network can equate to your net worth. If you're not building that network, then guess what? You will not make it to the next level as an author. You won't. Like, even with me doing the podcast, that is building my network. That's putting people in a position that I can connect with them on a different level. So number one, quick recap for those who are just coming in. Thank you for sharing out the broadcast. I greatly appreciate it. This is another episode of Speak Easy, where I come to you and give you the behind the scenes of what it is to be a speaker or an author. And, everybody's in preparation mode for Well, no, let me not lie. Everyone is not in preparation mode for 2018. Let me not lie. Some people don't know what it is to be in preparation mode for 2018. There are some that are authors that do not even have a profit plan or a marketing strategy for 2018. They don't have anything written down on paper. Listen. Oh, definitely, Carla. Get all the time, Elder Carmen. And you know what? When you have real conversations like that, things change. Listen, things change. Your circle will change. Your strategies will change. Your mindset will change. Having those real conversations. Listen. Oh, definitely, Marcia. Having those real conversations can mean all the difference. Those real conversations are necessary. They are. They're definitely necessary. So, number one was always be creating, always be writing, ABC or ABW, always. Yes, right, Elder Carmen? Things change. They sure enough change. Number two was look for opportunities or create opportunities. This is the thing. You get stuck in that mindset of, oh my goodness, I never get an opportunity to do something. Oh my goodness, I never get a chance to do. No. It's either look for opportunities or create them. Listen, plain and simple. I'm either going to look for opportunities or I'm going to create opportunities. Now, y'all know I'm a unicorn, so I think different. So, I'm always creating something over this side. I'm always creating something. And then number three was build your network. If you're not building your network, you're not building up your community. Your community is going to be how you elevate to the next level. Why? Because there may be opportunities out there that you don't see that somebody in the community may see and may alert you to. I don't know how many times I've had people come to me and say, hey, coach, did you see this? Hey, unicorn, did you see this? Hey, I signed you up. Yeah, they even signed me up for stuff, y'all. There you go. Create your opportunities by being in the community. That's it. Being involved in the community. Because that's the other thing. Can we be honest? Hashtag real talk. Can we be honest? We gotta do more than be lookers. See, some of y'all join communities and you're in there and all you do is watch. All you doing is looking. You just looking and you looking and you looking, but you're not taking any action. And so in order for you to level up as an author, yeah, we got to do all these other things. But guess what? We got to be engaged with people. We got to build relationships. Yeah, we got to have our network. And a network is you collecting the people that are in your community, but you also have to be engaged with people. See, some of y'all are following people that are building a network and they got all these people, but they're not engaged with none of the people in the community. They're not talking to them and having real conversations. Or listen, are you having real conversations with the people in your community? Are you reaching out to them? Do you know what's going on with them? I don't mean you need to know all their business. Listen, because y'all know social media. Hashtag real talk. Social media is messy. And folk put all their business out there. Hey, Denise. Yeah. I know that's right, Denise. Listen, we got to be engaged. Some of y'all are signing up for all of this stuff. And you go and you in these different communities and you're not engaging in anything. So I had somebody reach out to me to join a couple communities. One I did join because I love the engagement in the community and I can be engaged in the community. I love what they're talking about. But some of the other communities, I've been added to communities and they're not talking about something that's engaging to me or my audience. I was added without permission. But then on top of that, the engagement is all the way wrong. So you have thousands of people in the community and only about 10 people are engaged. And it's because, people were just added to the group. People were, somebody suggested the group. They joined it, didn't know what it was about. Guys, this is the reality. In order for you to level up, that engagement has to be there. People buy from who they know, like, and trust. Hey, Chiquita. That is another one. That is another author, amazing woman who... the queen of real estate, Miss Chiquita Lindsay. She did an amazing job. She spoke this weekend and she has a book as well. Chiquita, put the link to your book in the comments. She has a book as well. And listen, come on. Right, Elder Carmen? Just add it to the groups. I'm just added to on a daily basis, y'all. It don't matter how many times I delete myself from groups. On a daily basis, I am added to more groups. But the engagement means everything. If you are following somebody or if you are, invested in somebody and they don't engage on your stuff, they're not communicating with you, but you're signing up for their classes and you're in their classes and you're in this and in that and paying for this and paying for that, but they're not even engaged. We have a problem. We have a problem. You have to be engaged with people. You have to. I've had literally, I don't know how many people where I've had to pull away from people because people want you engaged in their stuff, but they don't engage in yours. They want you to share out their stuff, but they don't share out your stuff. They want you to put all this information. Oh, and it's free. What? What? Wait a minute. Chiquita, did you just say it was free? Hold on. Come on. Did you just say it was free? bit.ly/real talk ebook, Chiquita Lindsay. Did you just say it was free? Listen, right? Marcia, all the time getting added. Yes. You have to understand engagement is everything. And engagement is more than you just liking a post. Engagement is more than just you going and, showing up for 2 seconds in a video. Nah, it goes outside of that. And I may not be on everybody's post all the time, but when I'm on there, it's engaging conversation. It's not just me saying hi and then leaving the broadcast just so you saw that I was there. Come on. Come on. Come on, Marcia. Come on. And like I said, that was why I added that opportunity for people to advertise in my book, because I've said, these are people that I've engaged with. These are people that I invest in. I support what they're doing. I support their products and services. Let's take that connection. Let's take that that relationship to a different level and let me open up my platform to you, because it puts us at a win-win. Come on. It puts us at a win-win. And that was something that was talked about this weekend at the conference is, you know, when we're pitching things and ideas, is it a win-win? Is it a win-win? A lot of people are looking just for the win, not a win-win. They're looking for them to be able to go to another level, but they're not necessarily looking for you to go to another level. Yep. I knew what you meant, Marcia. They're not looking for you to go to another level. As an author, how are you creating the win-win? How are you creating the win-win for your readers? How are you creating the win-win for the people that are buying your book and buying it as a gift? Hey, Asha, how are you? It's so funny because I said, you know, it's the holidays. And a lot of times as an author, your book is not necessarily something that people would buy for somebody else as, you know, as a gift. It depends on the title. It depends on the topic. It depends on what it's about. Listen, I know. You go ahead, Marcia. It's not necessarily a book that they would want to, you know, buy somebody for Christmas. But is there something else that you can offer that would make it a great opportunity for somebody to purchase your book during the holidays? What else are you offering? Are you making it into a class? Hint, 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 hint. As an author, a lot of your books can be made into a one-day class, a seminar. Hey, Arlene, how are you, sister love? Your books could be a seminar. Your books could be an event. But how are you creating that win-win for them? Look, and she said, I got the hint. How are you creating that win-win for them? No, it may not be something that people want to talk about during the holidays. It may not be something that people want to read during the holidays. So what else are you putting out there? Are you making it? How about this? I'm gonna put it out there. So I don't know if Celestine is still in the comments. Celestine, comment me if you're still here. Or I'll do an example with Celestine, who I told you guys she sells jewelry. Thank you so much for the reactions, guys. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to do one with Chiquita. So a win-win. This is a win-win. You ready? You ready? Come on. Come on. Hey, sis. This is a win-win. If you haven't shared out the broadcast, go on and share it out. No problem, Marcia. If you haven't shared out the broadcast, go ahead and share it out, because somebody's going to need this win-win. Okay. So I see Chiquita still here. I don't know if Celestine's still here. So a win-win is to say, okay, if I connect with Celestine and I say, Celestine, I have a book coming out. I would love for you to advertise in the book, but here's the win-win. I would love for you to advertise in the book, and we can have we can have it set up that somebody could win one of your products and a free book. Let's set up a contest that we can do, and it's a win-win for us both. What are you doing during that? This is gold. This is gold right here. Because see, what you're doing during that is literally, okay, you're building your email list, because they would have to send an email or sign up on a landing page in order to be entered into the competition. That builds your email list as well as that other person's email list. Boom, right? Not only did I build the email list, but now I'm also creating a new customer, because I'm creating and reaching out to a customer who loves jewelry, who may also want to read my book. So now I have just created another customer. Come on. I just created another customer. And it's a win-win for me and Celestine. It's a win-win. A win-win for me and Chiquita. So Chiquita is the queen of real estate. That is what she does. So guess what? She does classes where She teaches you how to purchase rental properties. She does classes for that. So a win-win would say, hey, Chiquita, I would love to have you advertise in my book. And a win-win would be maybe a discounted class for, a discounted seat for your class. That's a win-win. Again, we set up a landing page, right, Elder Carmen? We set up a landing page. People register to be able to win an opportunity to win that seat in her class. That's a win-win. As people are purchasing the book, that's also going to be in the book for them to be able to register in order for them to win a seat for her class. That is a win-win. See, we thinking about it all wrong because we're thinking about, oh, I just want you to be in my book because I want you to help promote the book. No. We create. ABC, always be creating. We're creating a win-win opportunity for whoever I'm connected to. So whoever's in the book, they're going to get a win-win. And then whoever buys the book, automatically they're getting a win-win. And guess what? That opportunity continues. The opportunity continues. Because then I set up a date. Now this is juice. If y'all haven't shared out this broadcast right now, this piece right here is just juice. It's pure fire. If you ain't shared it out, it's because you're being selfish and you don't want nobody to get this juice. I understand it. But this is what you do. So now I had a certain date for them to be able to register for the class, right? Come on. I had a certain date for them to register for the class. When that date is up, I go and I redo the landing page. So guess what's on the landing page now? Now they get a free consultation with Chiquita. When they register or when they purchase the book, they get a free consultation with Chiquita. Now, all of those people that register for the free consultation, they automatically are going right to Chiquita. They're automatically going right over to her inbox. She can reach out to them. They can set up an opportunity with her, and they've already purchased the book. Is that not a win-win? Y'all been thinking about it wrong. You're thinking about it wrong. That's a win-win. Because she just got consultations. Exactly. She just got opportunities for people to sign up to have a consultation with her for them. And then listen, because it's a win for her. It's a win for me, but it's also a win for the person that purchased the book because now they have an opportunity to move into a different level and possibly get rental property. It's a win for everybody involved. See, we think so much, oh, okay, well, if they buy my book, they win in anyway. Listen. That's being selfish. That's being selfish. If they buy your book, yes, they may get content, they may get information. But guess what? I'm somebody that I'm always going above and beyond for my clients. I'm always going above and beyond for my clients. And with me always going above and beyond for my clients, I'm going to make sure that they get the best, get the most out of everything. If they don't, then I feel like I've slighted people. So I'm always going to make sure that I give people the most and the best. So in order for me to do that, then I got to make sure that when they're purchasing the books, they're getting something that goes beyond what they've gotten in somebody else's book. Call it me being me, just me being me. You know, I'm different. Me being a unicorn, that's okay. But I want you to go and get something beyond what you've gotten before. So now while everybody else is out here running around, just saying, buy my book, 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 my book, my book, my book. I'm out here saying, buy my book, and get connected with somebody who can help you learn how to do rental properties. Buy my book for an opportunity for you to win some jewelry or some all natural products. Buy my book for an opportunity for you to do X, Y, and Z. See, that's the thing. When you're talking about leveling up, I got to think about things differently. Exactly. Get something beyond what you already got. It's about going to a whole nother level. And so literally everything that I do coming in 2018 is going to be just on that same level. My Reactivate family, they already know that literally they've been receiving it on that same level. That's what they get in Reactivate. Yes, it's about accountability, but they get even more. They get opportunities for interviews. Listen, if I do an interview, I'm sharing the information with them. They get opportunities for them to do speaking engagements. And right now they have the opportunity to be a part of my Love My Voice tour that'll be coming in 2018. I'm always giving above and beyond. That's just me. That's me. I want to make sure you get everything that you came for and then some. Not everybody is like that. Hey, Alyssa. Not everybody is like that. And so, leveling up as an author. We said number 1 was always be creating or always be writing. Number 2 was look for opportunities or create opportunities. Number 3 was you got to build a network, build a community. Community is everything. It's everything, guys. And so many of you have been, hipped and hopped and, about, community this, community that, but you haven't really seen a community build and support each other the way communities are supposed to be supporting each other. Hey, Lorvel. And so we got that part. So building your network and then the engagement piece of it. Yeah, the engagement piece is everything. The opportunities that I just shared with you, those 2 opportunities I just shared with you, is because of the engagement that I've built with my community. It's because I know who Chiquita is. I know what she has to offer. And I know that if I send somebody to Chiquita, they're not gonna go over there and say, oh, she flim-flamming people. No, I've built that community. I've built that relationship. I understand what she's doing. Oh, no problem, Elder Carmen. Yes, you got to. And so literally I'll go and that's what I do. Celestine, I've built that relationship, so I know what she's doing. The young lady that is actually in this particular book, her name is Tiffany, and it's Audrey Grace and Izzy is the name of her company. So literally her company will be advertised in my upcoming book. Now I got a couple books coming, y'all. For those of y'all that's about to say, well, wait a minute. How do I get into this good book? How do I get into this good opportunity? Listen, I got you. Email me at contacts@altovisepelzer.com if you're interested in being and having an advertising spot in one of my upcoming books. Now, I just told you guys, I just let you guys know, I have the book that's about to come out next week. That one already has the 2 slots are already taken for that one. I have 2 other books that I'm writing right now. I have 5 other books that are about to go to the transcriber and to the editor. So that's 5, 6, 7. I got the one that's coming out. That's 8. So guys, you have opportunities. You got to connect though. Contacts@altovisepelzer.com is how you can connect with me about getting advertising space in one of my books. It's an opportunity again, but it's always about what is going to be that win-win. Hey, Heaven's Aroma, how are you? It's about what is going to be that win-win for you and for me. And no, you don't have to be an author to necessarily advertise in the book. But by this time, oh my goodness, by this time next year, right now I am at 7 books published. By this time next year, I will be almost at 20 books, if not more. because these books is coming left and right. Left and right, y'all. Left and right. Left, right. Even one of the book opportunities is literally how I created my membership group and put that all together and created a membership group that's thriving and moving into that next level. But literally, yeah, I will be at 20 books by this time next year, by December of 2018. That's awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited. Hey, Cordelia, how are you? Hey, sis. I'm excited, you guys. So that's the opportunities that I have available. Those who are interested, again. Right, Lorville? Oh, my goodness. 20 books in about, it'll be less than 3 years. It'll be about 2 years, almost 3 years. So 20 books in 3 years. In 3 years. Hey, sis. Let me give you my last one. So, okay, so we did for number five. Hey, Carla. And number five. In order for you to level up when it comes to you being the author is we gotta learn that things change. And so we got to invest in some things. We got to make the investment in ourselves and make the investment in our business. And so what does that mean? That means I should have a business coach. That means that I should have somebody that's holding me accountable if I don't have a business coach. And somebody holding you accountable is not your bestie that's going to tell you when you say you don't feel like writing the book, that's going to tell you, okay, well, don't write it. No. You need somebody that's going to be in your face, a little rude at times, a cliff pusher at times. You need somebody that's going to be real with you. Because when it comes to writing a book is literally, it's work. It's work. It's work. People always think, oh, you're just writing. Like I had somebody tell me one time, so you just running your mouth. All you doing is talking. You just running your mouth. Well, you know what? Yes, I am. And I get paid to run my mouth. I get paid to run my mouth. Thank you. Please and thank you. I get paid to run my mouth. But I make an investment in me. I have a coach. I listen to podcasts. I read books on a regular basis. Y'all know that I always talk about how I should take stock in Amazon and Audible because I'm always reading books. Always. But I'm making the investment for me to go to the next level. And again, a lot of times as an author, people don't believe that they are entrepreneurs and they don't think in that entrepreneur mindset. So we miss out on opportunities. We miss out on money. We miss out on so many things because we're thinking, I'm just an author. No, you're not just an author. You're an entrepreneur. And the same way that any other entrepreneur needs to invest in their next level, you as an author and you as a speaker, you need to invest in your next level. Y'all need to invest in your next level. We have greater things coming, greater things to do. But if you're not making that investment, what'll happen is new things will come down the pipeline and you won't know about it. New opportunities will come and you won't understand what to do or how to do it. You won't understand new ways of investing and marketing your book. You won't understand any of that because you haven't made the investment. Come on. You haven't made the investment in order for you to level up. That part is important. And so I always tell people that if you're making an investment in a coach, please, please, please do your research. Please do your research. Check receipts, check results, or like, what's the results? Not the coach's results. Not the coach's results. That's where we get it wrong. I'll repeat it. Hey, Vanita, how are you, sis? I'll repeat it for the cheap seats. Stop checking the coach's results. Check the coach's client's results. I'll repeat it one more time. Stop checking the coach's results. Check the coach's client's results. What are the clients doing? Because that's cute that the coach is saying that they made this amount, they made that amount. But the reality is you can make that amount and the people that are signing up for your classes not do nothing. What are the people that are signing up for your classes being able to do? Are the people signing up for your classes, are they able to leave their job? Are the people that signing up for your classes, are they able to write books and publish them? I know with the course that I did, the webinar on Write Your Book This Weekend, 15 books, not my books, my clients' books, 15 books have been written and published from that one course. 15 books. It's not about my results. Because see, my results are from the effort that I put in. My results can mean, listen, my results, let's be honest. Some of these people out here is buying results. Can we be clear? Listen, hashtag real talk. Can we be honest? Some of these people's results are bought results. They buying followers, reviews, likes. They buying it all, y'all. But what are their clients saying? Hey, D. Morris. Here goes another example. Hey, sis. So D. Morris, she is another author. She just did a cookbook. Oh my goodness, she makes some cakes, y'all. I'm trying to get a hold of her so I can get me a cake before my personal trainer really knocks me upside the head and we really got to go hard in this next season. But that's another one. An amazing woman. Connect with her. If you're somebody that has a book and you're like, oh, maybe I do need to connect with somebody and see about some advertising opportunities, connect with her. But it's about the results of the clients. Listen, Michael said it. He said, and she's telling the truth. I've seen the books. I've seen the books. Are you following that coach because of what the coach is telling you they're able to do? Or are you following that coach because of what their clients have been able to do? My coach, I said it on an interview and I will continue to say it. I connected with my coach because I saw her results, but I also saw her clients' results. And I said, okay, let me go ahead and see what she's about. But I stayed with her because of my results. I stayed with her because I was able to leave my job. I stayed with her because I was able to publish my books and start doing what I needed to do for my business. I stayed with her because of my results. What's their retention rate? Come on. Because conversion rates can lie. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Conversion rates can lie. What's their retention rate? I'll wait. Are their clients leveling up? I'll wait. I know with social media, we get so caught up in the hype. And I know with Periscope is the only platform where people will buy from you. No, not the only, but Periscope is the top platform where people will buy from you and not really know you. Everywhere else, they buy from who they know, like, and trust. And it ain't always about how pretty your website is. It's folks out here selling classes, ain't got a website. Come on. Hey, Vialicia. It's people out here, they ain't got no website. And they selling classes and courses and whatnots. I know over the weekend, Vialicia had an opportunity to connect with some other women, and make those engagements and those connections with what she's doing with fashion. It's all about the community that you're in. It's about taking it to that next level. Oh, hey queen. It's all about taking it to that next level. I can't stress to you enough that if you looking at somebody and you thinking about taking a class with them, I want to challenge you to connect with one of their clients and ask them what they're doing. How long have they been with that person as a coach? What have they been able to do? I'm not about the numbers. Y'all, those who have followed me for quite some time, even if you've been following the podcast, y'all know I'm not about the numbers. I'm not checking to see how many people came and watched the broadcast. I'm not, oh my goodness, I'm not begging you to share it out and begging you for reactions. I'm not doing any of that because guess what? With my small group, I'm seeing success. I'd rather have my small group and see success with my small group of my clients who I know are utilizing the tools and resources that I have given them than to have a huge group just to have numbers and then they ain't doing nothing. I can't do it. And that's just me. I gotta have my small groups. Now that may be the introvert in me. That's partially the introvert in me. Don't judge me. This is a non-judgment zone, guys. Non-judgment. But I keep it small for a reason. Will it grow? Of course, it has continuously been growing. But am I running around trying to get this? No. Do I have a set number of people that I want in my courses? Yes. Leveling up means I got to think different. I got to see things differently. I can't do it like everybody else is doing it. Exactly. I got clients that show up and show out. When I tell you, I was looking at them, and I'm not going to get all emotional. I was watching them, and one of my clients, she spoke at an event for the first time. And I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm not just telling you this because because she's my client. Yeah, I'm biased. She's my client, but I'm not just telling you this because she's my client. But she spoke for the first time at an event. She did an excellent job. She made an impact, and she made sure that people remembered who she was. She stood out from everybody else. Everybody had powerful stories. Everybody had powerful messages, but she stood out. And she said to me while she was taking my public speaking course, which I'm about to redo the public speaking course in January. She said to me, Coach, I've taken public speaking courses in college and did not get half the information that you gave in these courses. She said, I didn't get half the information you gave. She said, I've taken courses in college and didn't get half the stuff you gave. And it showed and proved when she went and did that first time of her speaking, it showed and proved, and she blew it away. Blew it away. I'd rather have results. As an author, that's how we should be thinking. What are the results? When somebody picks up my book, what are going to be the results that they get? That should be a deep down thing. That should be literally ingrained as anybody as an author. What are going to be the results that people gain access to when they purchase my book? Like, I know that the next book, Leverage, that's coming out next week, I know that the reason why it is going to be so impactful because I'm talking about the topics of entrepreneurship. I'm talking about being a single parent, being raised in a single parent home, as well as being a single parent. I'm talking about some real things that relate directly to my audience. And it's things that's going to help them succeed. I love it. Hey, Charlita. How you doing, sis? Next level. So those 5 things, if you just came on, thank you for joining the broadcast. I appreciate you guys. But the 5 things that you need in order for you to level up as an author were as follows. 1, always be creating or always be writing. I literally have books upon books that I write in. Yeah, it's dangerous over this end. Listen, pens and books. I always got pens and books. Oh, go pens and books. I always got pens and books. Oh, new hotness, pens and books. I always got pens and books. Okay. Yeah, I might have to delete this video because of that song. But it was horrible. It was horrible, guys. Don't judge. Number 2 was look for opportunities or be ready to create opportunities. Look for opportunities. There's a ton of opportunities out there, but if you don't see the right one for you, create an opportunity. Number 3 is build your network. You should have an email list. You should have a private Facebook group. Build your network. Build your network. Build your network. And then your level of engagement should definitely go up. If you have been in all of these Facebook groups, those who are in my community, they know I'm always telling you, hey, if you're not earning or learning, you need to tell them bye-bye. So every community that you're a part of, every group that you're in, if you're not earning or learning, you need to tell them bye-bye. Why? Because you are wasting time by being in there. All you're doing is flooding your notifications, flooding your emails. That's all you're doing. Same thing with your emails. If you're not earning or learning from that email, go on and hit that unsubscribe, because guess what? We're either learning or earning. And that's what I told them for 2017. And they've literally made some huge changes in order for them to be able to learn or earn in 2017. And it's, listen, success, the results, the receipts, as Darius would put it, the receipts. So engagement is a key. Set yourself up that you're engaged in the communities that you are a part of. Are you sharing out people's broadcasts? Are you engaging in conversation? Not just showing up and saying hi and shared and then moving on. No. Engaged conversation on people's broadcasts, in their videos, on their posts. That part. And then making the investment in your next level is key. That means a coach. That means an accountability group or accountability partner. That means I'm making a investment in my next level because I know that it's going to come back to me. I'm going to get a return on that investment. That part is important. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. I am so super excited. Thank you guys again for joining me for another episode of Speak Easy, the behind the scenes of what it is to be a speaker or an author. Hey, Darlene. I am your host, Altovise Pelzer, the voice coach, not a voice coach, but the voice coach, professional speaker, certified life coach, and Amazon best-selling author. Yes, 7 books published and another, like I said, I just told you guys, got another 10 on the way. I am so excited. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Excited, moving into the next level. Guys, I would love for you to be able to move with me. If you're interested in being on the podcast, bit.ly/speak loud podcast. That's Speak Loud, Speak Easy podcast, bit.ly/Speak Easy podcast, all lowercase, in order for you to be able to register for a slot on the podcast. Or you also get an opportunity to be in our blog collaborations. Oh, I'm giving away some juice. Book collaborations are coming soon. Blog collaboration. Send me a message. contacts@Altovise Pelzer and put into the subject line blog collaboration. I would love for you to be a part of our next blog collaboration. I have another one that's coming out with some authors this month, and then some other ones coming out down the pipeline. So I look forward to engaging with you guys soon. And don't forget to press it out.